Wednesday family, and welcome back to another exciting edition of Cool Chicken Podcast with your host, Cool Chicken. And unfortunately, I'm all by myself here in the NZ recording booth because Monkey Nick is out testing more games for him and Zach to play, whether it is a new, old, or just plain forgotten game. Especially ones that deserve a little bit more attention these days. Nooglar is up in space right now, so I can't really talk to him. He's out having the time of his life with his family. Can't really talk to Big Bird because, well, he's in the kitchen pigging out on everything we've got. Can't really talk to Soup Can Sam either because, well, he's cooking at the same time that Big Bird is eating everything. Can't really talk to Frowny Bunny either because, well, he's still scared of everything, even his own shadow. He's got a whole list of things he's afraid of right now, and the list is, well, let's just say it reached one end of this cartoon world all the way to the next. That's how long his list is. He's just hiding in his hole right now, and it's been months, and we're getting kind of concerned for him. Can't really talk to Sir Zaxalot either, because, well, he's making more videos for all you NZ family members out there. So don't worry about running out of videos. He's got more than enough to last y'all for a few months if he continues this one video a week format. So yeah, I'm all by myself here, just rambling about nonsense. And speaking of nonsense, today's not really that much of a nonsense season, because today, unfortunately, is that time of the season again, NZ family. Today is Valentine's Day. And you all know what that means. It is a day, whether if you are forced to give out a Valentine's card to someone in your school, or you are giving a Valentine's gift to a significant other, whether it is a box of treats, another Valentine's card that you probably bought from a dollar store or from someplace in particular, or even a bouquet of flowers or something. Ah, Goosey Lucy, why'd you have to leave me so? Why'd you have to leave me for a swan who could play a trumpet? What's so great about a trumpet if you don't have the lips to play it? You wanna know how he sounds when he plays the trumpet? He sounds like this. That's what he sounds like. He's not really playing it. I mean, what's the difference between a swan that can play a trumpet and a rooster who could play a mighty good saxophone? That's just my opinion, though. But oh well, everyone's got their own opinions. Trumpet sounds good in its own way. That's what Sir Zaxalot told me. I mean, he used to play the trumpet back when he was in school. Me, I just played the saxophone, only I played it by ear. I had to teach myself how to play a saxophone. Me and my old saxophone, that was the one gift my mama gave me for my birthday. She told me, "Son, I want you to play a saxophone and beat all the other roosters. All those other roosters out there are cawing and crowing just to attract their mate and all that. Well, son, I want you to be different. I want you to attract your mate with a saxophone." And then I practiced the saxophone from that day on. Yeah, at first I sounded completely horrible and had some regretful moments in my life. But I got better over time. Good enough to the point where at one time I used to impress Goosey Lucy with my saxophone music. And I'll never forget the first time I played my saxophone for her. I wanted to impress her on our date one time when I took her to this fancy schmancy restaurant, and I took my saxophone with me. It was all locked up nice and neat in my case and all that. It's all dinged up and everything from age, but I didn't care. It's my mother's gift, okay? It's my mother. It's my only remaining memory of my mother. So we go to this fancy restaurant, and, well, whatever music they had on was just complete trash and garbage. And for some reason, she liked it, apparently. And I was like, "Hey, come on, baby, this music's garbage." And she was like, "No, it's not." So I tells her, "You know what? Want to hear some real music?" She was like, "Oh, real music? What kind of real music do you have?" And so I took out my saxophone, see? I assembled it, put it together, and started playing some beautiful music with it. Well, first I did a warm, and then I played some beautiful music. Boy, how her eyes sparkled. I'll never forget that look. It was just as if she just discovered real music and all that. Well, anyway, so I continued to play my saxophone and, well, got the entire restaurant interested in all that. They all demanded I play another song, so I did. Then all these bozos showed up with other instruments and got up on stage and invited me over. So, well, what could I do? I went over to the stage and played along with them. And boy, did we all make a spectacle. But we just played one song after the other. It was the most magical Valentine's Day of my life that day. Oh man, memories. Well, anyway, that's pretty much it for story time with Cool Chicken before I start crying my eyes out and as to what happened between me and Goosey Lucy. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not crying, you're crying. Look, the onions in here. Well, anyways, I think I'll just close it off with me playing the sax while Zach puts together an end card at the end, probably saying Happy Valentine's Day. So, in conclusion, oh boy, Happy Valentine's Day to all of you NZ family members out there. And y'all have a good NZ week. Goodbye, y'all.